Hey guys, it's Josiah with Harder Power. I just wanted to talk through our latest 200 amp service upgrade. It was kind of a fun one, kept us on our toes a bit, and here's why. So this is our 200 amp meter base, and this is our service mast here, and goes over to a mid-span out here. So a couple of things. First, when we walked into this project, there was an old aerial truss pass coming from that peak over to that pole. And Hydra takes this very seriously. They do not want service conductors crossing over another person's property. So obviously this is the fence line. We had service conductors crossing in line with this here, going to that pole. And so number one, we couldn't do a new point of attachment by that man door for the attic access. Number two, we didn't have roof clearance. And then three, we couldn't just upgrade the lines to that pole because it's still an aerial truss pass. So that is our second option for a pole, or a private pole. Dig up this concrete, make sure our setbacks from the fence lines are good. Our customer would have a pole right here, and that would be likely still an aerial truss pass getting over to that pole. So what we ended up doing was chatting with the design crew over at BC Hydro and applying for a mid-span, which they don't usually do these days. But as you can see in this alley in Cultus Lake, there's mid-spans all over the place. And so we joined the mid-span crew, threw this service up. And then the next thing here, as you can see, our height of our roof line is about 7.5 feet. So our clearance, if we did our normal standard 3 foot off the roof line point of attachment to there, well, then we'd have an issue with our code rule of 5.5 meters above alleyways, roadways, and highways. And so in order to make that clearance of 5.5 meters, 3.5 meters for pedestrian, 5.5 for alleyways, we had to pump this service mast way higher. And as a result of that, we needed to add a guy wire here. And so our service mast is, I believe, 7 feet above the roof line to the point of attachment, which is right there. And yeah, as a result, needed to add a guy wire. And yeah, it was a fun one. We got her done. Old meter base. The other thing too, old meter base was here. This was all an addition. So we moved our meter base here now. Panels back there. Tried to keep it clean for the customer. She's happy. We're happy. Waterproofing on all the upper work, including the guy wire screw. So a job well done. Everyone's happy, code compliant, safe. And the customer won't call us in a couple days or a couple years saying, hey, a truck just took down my power lines. So there you go. Harder Power. Getting service upgrades done, no matter the challenge. Take care, guys. Have a good week.